This is the day the Lord has made. I am rejoicing and glad in it. So, I had a very interesting conversation with a friend yesterday, and it's so amazing that when you're in synchronicity, just pay attention because answers pop up all around you every single time. Anyway, with that said, I want to read today's edition of Ian Levant Zant's book, devotional book, called, let me turn it around, Until Today. This book is such a treasure and a gem. I got it at a book sale, and I have so many other of Iyanla's books throughout the years, and they all bless me. And this one just seems to be whispering into my ear as daily guidance. And so I figured I want to share that with you as well. Let me just make sure that I have the right day. Today is the 24th. Okay. So, I'd like you to read this along with me if you are able. June 24th. I am now willing to forgive myself for believing that telling the truth can hurt me. You can have the best intentions in the world, but there are those times when you can be led to believe that telling the truth is not a good thing. You can tell the truth from a posture of loving care and concern and be accused of creating a problem. In response, you may have been convinced that telling the truth is the worst thing you could do for yourself or anyone else. This would not be a good thing. There was once a man who told the truth. He told the truth to help save people from the pain and darkness of ignorance. He told the truth because he knew that the truth would set people free from physical, mental, and emotional bondage. He told the truth because he did not know how not to tell the truth. People heard what he was saying, and they hung him on the cross. Conclusion: when you tell the truth, people will be upset with you. They will be afraid of you. In fact, if you tell too much truth too often, people will crucify you. When you tell the truth, it upsets the apple cart. It brings light on darkness. Most important, the truth makes people think. For people who believe they have it all figured out, thinking is not a good thing. In fact, they know if they think too hard, they may bump into some truth they have already rejected or are not yet willing to accept. None of this should be of any concern to you. If you are attuned enough to embrace light over darkness, then you are powerful enough to handle whatever happens as a result. Thank you, Lord. Always choose the truth, because only the truth will set and keep you free. Telling the truth not only affords you internal and external freedom, it keeps you in good company. Until today, you may have avoided the risk associated with telling the truth. Just for today, forgive yourself for believing that telling the absolute truth as you know it could bring you anything other than good. Today, I am devoted to claiming my freedom. I am willing to tell the truth. Blessings, blessings, blessings. So with that, I wanted to talk about my history of truth-telling. I have always been one of those from childhood, seriously, that saw things and said what I saw. Most children do, I suppose, except it feels like the truths that I would observe and express would cause adults to go into a frenzy. I have been kicked out of church as a child, I'm telling you. And it's not even good, go into the adulthood portion of it that still continues to this day. Beat up by teachers in school in front of a whole classroom of people. I have witnesses to attest. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by that beautiful bird. Okay. Um, Fired, attacked by bosses. Now, this is into my adulthood, not as a child, clearly. Yeah, literally, for expressing the truth as I see it. And now you might think, oh, well, how did you express that truth? Well, as a child, you don't have a filter to, you just say, you know what I noticed? You know what I see? Da 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 da. And it just has set people off. As an adult, I learned to, now let me be clear. There were times as an adult where my truth was in your face with a finger. But that more often than not, my truth felt like a finger in your face when it really wasn't, when it was in love. And that continues today. I tell the truth, even when I know it's difficult, because number one, that's how I just see the flow of life. To me, truth is like breathing, you know? Um, and telling the truth doesn't mean, I've learned discernment over the years. It doesn't mean telling folk about themselves every step of the way when you're not willing to look at yourself. But if you see something that is keeping someone in bondage, or something that someone's knowledge, even if not utilized in that very moment, can help them to grow. For me, I can't resist the potential of seeing that person break free from the bonds that hold them over my own physical comfort. I can't. And so I tend to share that. Is it always received? No. Is it, when it is received and it's utilized and it works the way that I envisioned it, seeing this person free, moving in spaces and places within their being, outside, within their life, yeah, it's absolutely worth it. And I'll do it again and again and again. And the times when it abuts up against somebody's fear, pain, ego, and it's not received, I say this: if it hits, let it stick. If it slides, let it go, you know? But one of the things that I'm so glad that Iyanla brought out in this is that telling the truth is also more so for yourself. You know, it's almost kind of like, do you hold your breath? Do you stop being who you are because of someone else's discomfort with it? Your truth is your truth. As you see it, they can take it or can leave it. It doesn't have to affect them. But if you choose not to tell the truth, it will indeed affect you. So that's it. I'm keeping it short and simple in these 8 minutes. Be well and be blessed.